Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Junior number 7, Kelsey Austin. Junior number 9, Dawn Flynn.
Hobbs Landscaping in Eldred, Pennsylvania has been servicing properties in McKean and Potter counties in Pennsylvania and Allegheny and Cattaraugus counties in New York for the past 13 years. Hobbs Landscaping can do it all for you. Contact them today at 814-598-2549 for a free estimate.
Number 10,
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Number 15, Bella Charisse.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Clarion High School for our inaugural edition of High School Soccer 2022 on the YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com. Brought to you tonight by Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion. Where can you get a chef's menu with rotating daily specials and at the same time pick up a great hot dog, burger, or wings? At Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion, of course. Chefs Dana and Darren Treese are easily among the best at what they do in the Tri-County area, and Daddy's is a must-have when looking for something to eat in Clarion County. From the Eddie Dog to the pound of wings to those daily specials, there's no better place to eat in downtown Clarion than Daddy's on Main Street. Dine in or take out. No one beats Daddy's Foods and Daddy's Prices. Find out more at facebook.com/Daddy's Clarion. I'm Chris Rossetti, and we are here at Clarion as Bradford gets ready to take on Clarion. The Owls come in with a record of 3-1. The Lady Cats with a record of 2 wins and 2 losses. It's now going to have to step aside here. We'll be back after these messages. Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Whether it Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com. Back here as we get ready for this soccer match. Again, Bradford comes in 3-1, Clarion 2-2. Bradford under the direction of Jim Warnick. Clarion under the direction of Sean Bachler. This is Chris Rossetti. I'm here by myself tonight, so I'm kind of doing it all, running the commercials, running the camera, doing a little bit of it all here. So just bear with me here. Want to remind people the game stream is always brought to you by the Computer Guru and Leaper, thecomputerguru.net. Drive to the game, the Warren Tire Center. Warren Tire Center, make sure you get to the game in comfort, warrentire.com. So as we get ready, right now, only one official. We're going to play with one official right now in this one to start this game off. But we'll be ready to start here in a moment. Take a quick look at our starting lineups here. For Bradford, it'll be Maddie Calburn, Jaden Hogue, Kelsey Austin, Bella Prince, Dawn Flynn, Bailey Fitzsimmons, Emily Morgan, Kirsten Taylor, Elena Kane, Olivia Coles, and Riley Baldwin in goal. For Clarion, they'll go with Chesney Bogus, I believe, in goal. Abby Frederick, Anna Gribick, Madeline Baker, Alexis Cole, Mercedes Cunningham, Alex Ledbetter, Katera, Sebastian Sims, Bellatrice, Olivia Handhold, JJ Wilson. Those are your starters for Clarion. Clarion's in the black, Bradford in the white. Bradford with the soccer ball first to start the game. With it there is Kirsten Taylor, and now there's going to be a foul called, I do believe. Maddie Calburn with the free kick, and Bogus there for the save for the Lady Cats. Bogus will kick it out of there. Downfield where it is touched by Ledbetter, but back to Bradford. Soccer ball over to Jaden Hogue. Hogue up to Taylor. Taylor, now it's taken away by Clarion. With it there is Bellatrice, now taken back by Austin for Bradford. Austin, a little lead pass there. Bradford with a chance, and Bogus comes out and stops the Bradford player over on that side. I'll try to get you a number for her here. Looks like that was number 4, Riley Corbett, maybe. Nope, number 8 over there, Bella Prince. So Bella Prince had the first good scoring opportunity here of the soccer game. Clarion with the inbound here. Apologize, folks. I forgot to start the clock for you. Next dead ball, we'll get that clock fixed. Like I said, doing everything myself here, so... Here's Wilson for Clarion. Wilson leads it ahead, looking for Ledbetter. Ledbetter fighting for it. Ledbetter has it. Ledbetter down in the right wing, puts one towards the net where the goaltender, Baldwin, comes out and plays it for Bradford. I want to punt it out of there over to the far side where Prince plays it. And then it goes out of bounds. It'll be Clarion soccer ball. Lady Cats with the inbound, but it's played and Bradford has it. Pushing forward are the Lady Owls as they get it to Calburn, but Calburn is cut off over there by Cole. It'll be Clarion soccer ball on the throw-in. Cole throws it in, gets it to Gribick. Gribick, though, has her pass taken away there by Coles. Taylor kicks it up. It's now over to the sideline, going over and not being able to get it before it goes out of bounds. It'll be Clarion ball. Wilson on the throw-in for the Lady Cats. 36:50 to go here, first quarter. Here is Calburn with it. Calburn into the middle. There's Austin. Austin, though, has it kicked away from her. But back to Bradford. Most of the possession has been in the Bradford side of the field here in the early going. It's Taylor. Taylor to Morgan, now to Calburn. Calburn in the center. Calburn tries to put one in to the box, but it's taken away by Clarion. Over there to take it away, that was Sebastian Sims. Now the ball's out of bounds here on the near side, excuse me. Well, near side to us, far side to the teams. As Austin pushes it out of bounds. We'll get that for you here in a second, folks. We'll wait the throw in on the far side. Olivia Handhold will be throwing it in for the Lady Cats. But taken away by Bradford. That's Calburn. Calburn with a run. Calburn is going to be cut off over there. That was Alexis Cole. So it's going to be out. And I do believe this is a goal kick for the Lady Cats. So goal kick for the Lady Cats. They punch it out, but right to Bradford, where it is controlled by Kane. Here's Bradford again. Into the middle, that was Prince, but she has it taken away there by a Clarion defender. Clarion's numbers are on their shorts, folks, so it's hard to see them when they're facing me, as they only have numbers on the back of the jerseys and then on the front of the shorts. Here's Bradford. It's Fitzsimmons with it. Taken away there by Baker, but now back to Bradford. That's Austin with it. Kind of out of our viewpoint right now as we're in the press box and are kind of limited on our angle there. But it's into the box and Clarion clears it. That was Cole clearing it for the Lady Cats. But again, Bradford. Now Wilson has it go kind of off her head, but taken away. There's a nice pass in for Bradford. Shot. Oh, nice save by Bogus off the shot there. I do believe that was Bella Prince that took it. After a nice pass by Morgan. So now we're going to get a substitution here for Bradford. Coming in is number 5. That is Kara Hogue into the game for the Lady Owls. Stepping out is Kirsten Taylor. Bradford, strong tradition of soccer at Bradford High School. Hogue with the soccer ball. Taken away there by Treese. But back to Bradford. Fitzsimmons with it. She'll pass it across waist to Flynn. Flynn puts it up. There's some contact over there, but Bradford will maintain possession of the soccer ball. There's Bradford into the area. Austin, though, has it kicked away. Over now to Hogue. And now we're going to get a whistle. I think that's going to go against Clarion. We could have another free kick situation here for the Owls. It'll be their second free kick opportunity. Maddie Calburn to take it for Bradford here. So Calburn to take the free kick. Her shot, Bogus gets just a piece of it and knocks it wide.
Corner kick for Bradford.
So Bradford will take a corner. And again, sorry, folks, kind of can't get to the corner over there, but we'll give you the area around the net. It's inside the net area. Bradford has an opportunity here. Shot in, Bogus tips it, and it tips over the net. On a shot there, it looks like that shot came from Calburn over there. So another corner kick for Bradford. This will be from the far side from us now. Corners in, corners up, and that's out of bounds. Behind the net. Looks like that might have been Calburn taking that corner again from that side, but now it'll be a goal kick for Clarion. So taking the goal kick, it looks like that is Cunningham. Mercedes Cunningham to take the goal kick for Clarion here. Got it out, and Cole has it taken away by Calburn. Calburn trying to get around a defender. She does. Tries to make another move. She does. Gets it in there, and there's a goal for Bradford. That is number 8, Bella Prince, at the 30-25 mark of the first period. Bella Prince gives Bradford the 1-0 lead.
Lady Owls goal scored by number 8, Bella Prince.
Believe Calburn gets the assist on that. If I called that right. We'll double check that, but 1-0 Bradford. Lady Owls had been pushing, and finally just a great play. I do believe that was Calburn who made the moves around everybody on the far side. And once she did that, Bradford was able to score. And it's 1-0 Lady Owls. Here's Bradford again pushing the issue. The Clarion's able to clear it out, looking for their first sustained attack of the soccer match. But Bradford's Kane is over there to cut the ball off for the Owls. Pass up intended there, but Treese, I believe it was Bella Treese who stepped in front of it. A Bradford goal brought to you by Hobbs's Landscaping. Here's Bradford again with it. Calburn off the side of the net. So again, Hobbs's Landscaping in Eldred, PA has been serving properties in McCain and Potter counties in Pennsylvania and Allegheny and Cattaraugus counties in New York for the past 13 years. Call 814-598-2549 for a free estimate. That's Hobbs Landscaping. Former Bradford boys basketball coach Brian Hobbs. Kick out is taken away here by Bradford. With a nice run here is Calburn again, but she has the pass knocked away. Here comes Clarion, but stepping in to knock that ball away is Bradford, and the Lady Owls again with possession. Pass across, though, intercepted by Treese for a minute, but taken away by Austin, and her shot on net is saved by Bogus. Punts it out of there. Bradford, though, again with the soccer ball around midfield. We'll keep away as Flynn knocks it down, and it's then knocked out of bounds on the far side by Clarion's Olivia Handhold. It'll be Bradford throw in front of the Clarion bench. Looking for Flynn to throw it in for the Lady Owls. Flynn throws it in. Gets it to Calburn. Calburn's been impressive in this one so far. Here's a shot on net. It goes across and it'll go out of bounds. It'll be another goal kick for Clarion. About a 10-second difference in the game clock and the clock we have on the screen right now. Bradford with it. There's Calburn again. Calburn putting on the Ritz. Calburn around. Calburn has an opportunity, puts it there, but coming out and picking up the soccer ball was Bogus. But it's easy to see that Maddie Calburn is maybe the best player out there on the soccer field right now. Bradford to throw in again. It's Flynn. Flynn gets it to Prince. Prince now with a run. Prince looks for Calburn, but throws it too far where Bogus comes out to make, not really a save, but picks up the soccer ball. She'll punt it out of there. But again, doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of plan to the Clarion punts in goal kicks right now, as they're not heading towards Lady Cats. They're going back to the Owls. Sebastian Sims cuts it off. Here's Wilson with it. Wilson, though, will give it away, and it's taken there by Hogue. I'm sorry, that's not Hogue. Yeah, it is Hogue. It's Jaden Hogue, though. And now we got a handball called. It'll be Clarion taking a free kick here. That's Anna Gribick to take the kick for the Lady Cats. Goes through, and now the keeper, Baldwin, has to rush out to pick up the loose soccer ball, but she does. And now Baldwin will punt it away for Bradford. It's on the ground where it's taken there by Austin. Now pushed downfield, but that's going to go to Clarion where Sebastian Sims has, but Sims has it taken away by who else? Calburn. Calburn makes a move around one player. Calburn towards the net. Calburn still playing with it. Calburn has it knocked away there. I think that was Cunningham. Cunningham's pass out, though, is intercepted by Coles. Now it's out of bounds, just out of the reach of Kiera Hogue. It'll be a Clarion throw-in. J.J. Wilson to throw it in. Gets it up there to Gribick, but Gribick has it go off of her and then off of, I do believe that was off of Hogue, so it should still be, I do believe, Clarion. He's giving it to Bradford, actually, here. Here are the Owls with it. Calburn goes back out to Flynn. Into the center. And a chance now here for Bradford. Shot. Saved by Bogus. That shot came off. Kiera Hogue with the shot. Now the soccer ball down. Here's Lexi Cool. Cool has it, though, taken away by Flynn. Now it's out of bounds on the far side. So again, if you're just joining us, Bradford with the 1-0 lead on the Bella Prince goal off of the Calburn assist. Calburn ahead now to Austin. Austin with a run. Austin tries to push it in. Nice little push through the box. That's going to be a penalty kick, as I do believe, as Calburn is tripped in the box. Calburn had beaten the defense. She had a wide open net. Now at the 23:38 mark, Calburn with a free kick coming up. I'm sorry, a penalty kick coming up, not a free kick. This is a penalty kick situation. Penalty kick here for Calburn at 23:38 of the first half. 1-0 Bradford trying to add to their lead. Second official just got here. Here's the shot, and she hits the crossbar. Hit the crossbar at that penalty shot at 23:38. So Clarion escapes, and that ends up being a great penalty for the Lady Cats, as that was going to be a goal prior to that. But here's Calburn again. Calburn in the box, and she kicks that off of a Clarion defender. That was off of Avery Frederick. It'll be another corner kick for Bradford, their third. But folks, that was a goal that Calburn would have had if she hadn't been tripped, and then she takes the penalty shot, and it goes off the bar. So that's why you take the penalty in that situation. Penalty shots aren't automatic. Here's a ball into the box. Clarion had it for a moment. They lose it, though. Here's Morgan with it to Austin. Austin fights and wins that fight. Austin looks. Austin with a shot, and that's going to go long. Nearly halfway through this first half. Want to remind you, today's game being brought to you by Tenesta Builder Supply and Home Improvement Center. With locations in Chipmanville and Tenesta, Tenesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. Check them out online at tenestabuilders.us. Here's Bradford again. That is Prince, the goal scorer. She gives it to Taylor, back to Prince. Now Austin, and Austin, that'll kick out of bounds, but it will be Bradford throw in at about 35 yards out. Throwing it in down there where you can't see right now. That's Kelsey Austin. Austin's throw in, stepping up on it, was a Clarion player. Alex Ledbetter, that was for Clarion. Now here's Wilson for Clarion. Wilson pushes it forward. Coming way out to get it is Baldwin, the goalkeeper for Bradford. Clarion hasn't been able to generate any offense here in the first half of this first half. Trails just 1-0 though. There's another run by Bradford. That's Prince. Prince pushes it forward. That's Calburn. Calburn shot wide. And they're going to say it went off of a Lady Cat, and it'll be a corner kick for the Lady Owls. So no, this actually looks like it's a goal kick. I don't think Bradford realizes it's a corner. Now I think Bradford realizes it's a corner kick.
Corner kick for Bradford.
It'll be the fourth corner for the Lady Owls. The corner is up. Header goal! Kelsey Austin on the goal. At 20:08, it's 2-0 Bradford. Did not see who took the corner, although I was going to imagine that the
Ladies Owl, goal scored by number 7, Kelsey Austin.
Because the player over there on the corner would get the assist there. We'll pick that up at some point. Might have been Prince, might have been Calburn. Here's Calburn. Calburn stops. Calburn has the shot go off of a player. Now it's to Austin. Austin has her shot knocked away by Cunningham. Calburn controls. Back to Austin. Austin shot off of a Clarion defender and into the hands of Bogus. Nice play there by Grace Tyler to knock that down for Bradford. But Clarion has it, but it's almost like they get the ball and they just want to kick it up the field right now. Here's Treese with it. Treese to Wilson. Wilson has it taken away there by Austin. That ball was out of bounds. It's going to be Clarion throw in here. Treese to throw it in for the Lady Cats. She gets it to Wilson, but it's taken away by Bradford. Here's Calburn with it. Calburn with another run. Calburn goes in right through the Clarion defense. Finally taken away there in the back row by Ledbetter. But Bradford immediately takes it back. Here they are with Prince. Calburn with it. Calburn to Austin. Austin's shot. Just wide. I'm not sure. I don't think Bogus got a piece of it. I think it just went wide. So it'll be a goal kick for Clarion. So goal kick for the Lady Cats here. They trail 2-0. Goals by Prince and Austin for Bradford. Is that Ledbetter taking the goal kick for Clarion? Yeah, and she gets it out to Gribick. Gribick's pass will go out of bounds here, and it'll be Bradford inbounding. Lady L's get that ball inbounds. Little miscommunication there for Bradford, but finally Hogue takes it. Now it's to Morgan. Prince with it. Prince around a defender. Puts a shot. That's going to be off target, but Bogus will come out and pick it up, and now she'll punt it away. Treese, but taken away by Bradford. That's Morgan. Ahead, and then stepping over there, I believe that was Ledbetter. And now Clarion with the soccer ball. Over there is Cole. Cole makes a move around one. Here comes Cole. Cole, pass there. Wilson is not going to get to the ball. Is stepping up and getting it is Baldwin. But they're going to call a penalty here, I do believe. They are. It's going as Wilson draws the penalty, and taking the penalty for Clarion at 16:44 is Lexi Cole. So Cole on the penalty at 16:44 to try to cut the lead in half. Cole against Baldwin. Shot. Goal! Lexi Cole on the penalty shot. At 16:44. Left here in half number one. Lexi Cole, penalty shot.
Ladies, Bobcats goal scored by number 2, Lexi Cole.
So Cole with the goal at 16:44 on the penalty shot after Wilson draws the penalty for the Lady Cats. So now Bradford to put it into play as their lead has been cut in half, 2-1. That was the first real opportunity for Clarion on that run by Wilson. She draws the penalty, and Cole finishes with the penalty shot. Soccer can be a strange game sometimes. You can be dominated. Next thing you know, ball's in the back of the net for you. But here comes Bradford again. Calburn just misses a header, and then just missing the chip there is Hogue. That was a Hobbs Landscaping goal for Clarion. Hobbs Landscaping in Eldred, PA, serving properties in McCain and Porter counties in Pennsylvania and Allegheny and Cattaraugus counties in New York for the past 13 years. 814-598-2549. We're going to get a substitution here. Somebody came in for Clarion. I didn't see who that.
Very far side by the midfield.
Can't tell the Clarion player coming in. A Bradford player comes back in. That's Taylor. That's the player with the soccer ball. It looks like 18 Madeline Baker was back in for Clarion. And there's Cole. Sorry, not Cole. That was Ledbetter stepping in front, making sure Calburn couldn't.
Jordan Smith came in, number 20 for Clarion.
Jordan Smith came in for Clarion. Here's Clarion with it. That's Wilson. Wilson drew the penalty that led to the penalty shot goal by Cole. Game being brought to you by Daddy's in Clarion. Daddy's on Main Street. You can stop by Daddy's on Main Street. Man, you can get hot dogs, hamburgers, wings. They got a chef's choice menu. It's a little hot dog shop. Started out as a little hot dog shop, now has a chef's choice menu to it. One of the best places in all of District 9 to eat, honestly. Ever in Clarion, if you're from the Bradford area, make sure you stop by Daddy's on Main Street. If you're here in Clarion, you already know about Daddy's. Here's Calburn again. Calburn over to the far side to Prince. Prince has a goal already. Prince in, shot over. Oh, does Bogus keep it out? I think she does. She did. It was 13, I do believe. Taylor, who was in and looked like she had an opportunity at that goal, but Bogus kept it out. Keeps the score at 2-1. Here's Prince again. Prince up to Calburn. Calburn works. Calburn works around one. Calburn puts it into the middle, and just missing there is Taylor. Now there's a shot. Looks like the fans wanted a handball. Nothing's called. And then the referee turns and explains to the fans why it's not a handball.
Corner kick for Bradford.
It's going to be a corner for Bradford. It'll be their fifth. I don't think I've ever seen that where the official turns to the fans and explains why. But hey, he heard them and he's like, well, I'll explain to them why it's not. On the 13:20 to go. Trying to see who's taking that corner over there. It's Prince, and it's Austin tried to put it in. So Prince has a goal, and I do believe an assist in this one off of the corner. And at the 13-minute mark here of the first half. First half brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. When your plumbing, heating, or air conditioning takes a timeout, call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and AC to get you running again. Check them out online at lutonsplumbing.com. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be a Bradford throw-in outside of our range of the camera here, unfortunately. Taylor to throw it in. Taylor back to Taylor. Taylor off of Cunningham, I do believe. Oh, no, that was Sebastian Sims. Now it's into the box and getting it out of there is Ledbetter, but goes right to a Bradford player. That was Austin. Her shot is deflected. And now Bradford still with an opportunity here. Can Clarion get it out? They are able to get it out. And here's Wilson. It goes off of Wilson, though, back to a Bradford player. That was Kane for Bradford. Now Tyler was fighting a Clarion player for it. Now that ball goes off of Wilson, and here comes Bradford again. Here's Calburn. Now Morgan. Morgan to Austin. Austin shot up and over the net. It'll be another goal kick for Clarion and another substitution here for Bradford. Coming in for Bradford here at the center mark, that looks like 28 maybe, Olivia Coles. Or is that 22, Elena Kane? That's 28, Olivia Coles in. Clarion with the goal kick coming out here. It's taken by Ledbetter, but it's knocked away by Taylor, but back to Ledbetter, who kicks it down and now right past Coles, but it's taken there by Fitzsimmons. Here's Bradford. Bradford taken away momentarily by Clarion, but then with it is Morgan. Morgan to Austin. Austin shot. Another high shot, but Bradford just keeps swarming like bees. Ten and a half to play here in the first half. There's Clarion. Wilson fighting for it. Now she gets it to Gribbick. Gribbick's shot will take a little bit of a hop, but Baldwin's able to corral it. And now Baldwin will punt it out of there. Baker, though, steps in front of it, but it's taken away by Bradford. That was Coles. Here comes Prince. Prince with a goal and an assist tonight. Here's Prince. Prince down the right side. She goes around everybody. Prince into the middle. Calburn shot. Just misses. Keeping it, though, alive is Bradford. Here's Calburn. She can't get to it, and kicking it out of there for Clarion is Gribbick. J.J. Wilson with it for the Lady Cats. Pushes it forward to Gribbick. Gribbick's going to long run it. Clarion has it in a foot race, and that foot race is going to be won by Fitzsimmons. So, yeah, Fitzsimmons won the foot race with it looks like Jordan Smith. So now here's Treese, but taken away from her. Here comes Austin. Austin ahead now. Austin with it. Austin looking for Calburn. Calburn turns. Calburn shot. Goal at 8:52. Calburn has been threatening, and she finally finishes. Is that another assist to Prince? Or so Calburn at 8:51, the official time of that goal.
By number 3, Maddie Calburn.
And it's 3-1 Bradford. So 3-1 Bradford on the Calburn goal. Prince, Austin, and Calburn for Bradford. Cool for Clarion. That was another Hobbs landscaping goal for the Lady Owls. Here comes Bradford pushing the issue again. That's Prince. Taken away, but Prince gets it right back. Prince around one. Prince shot on goal, saved by Bogus. So Bogus punts it out of there. Wilson with it for Clarion and around center. Wilson looks for Ledbetter. Ledbetter looks to long ball, and here's Wilson chasing, but over there to slide and get it is Baldwin, the keeper for Bradford. She hasn't been real active today. Clarion's offensive strategy right now is the long ball and try to use some speed to track it down. Ball is out of bounds. We'll have a throw in over here. Trying to get you that. There we go. Wilson will take it away for Clarion, but who else but Calburn steps in front of it for Bradford? Come the Lady Owls. Ahead to Flynn. Flynn on the far side. Actually outran the soccer ball, but she wins the battle. Into the middle. Oh, nice little opportunity there for Taylor, but it goes wide. 3-1 Bradford here. Late in the first half, 7 minutes to go first half. Clarion with another goal kick here. Looks like that's Lexi Cole taking it. There's one out there by Gribbick, but now it's out of bounds, and it'll be Bradford soccer ball. .640, well, 6.5 minutes now to go in the first half. Here's Clarion. Gribbick stepped in front of the ball, but here's Bradford with it. Taylor is met there by Sebastian Sims, but taken away by Austin. Austin pushes it forward. Here on the run is Prince. Prince wide, as I was showing you the side of the press box instead of there. Sorry about that, folks. Again, I'm trying to do about 3 things at one time. I do apologize for the occasional misuse of the camera.
Corner kick for Bradford.
It'll be another corner for Bradford. This is corner kick number 6 for the Owls. Clarion is yet to take one. So Prince to take the corner. Prince sends the corner in. It's headed there. Another header. And finally taken by Bogus as there were headers from Morgan and I do believe Austin. So now Bogus to punt it out of there. She does. Where it's taken by Austin for Bradford. She gives it off to Morgan. Morgan works around one, gives it back to Austin. Austin looks forward, gets it to Calburn. Nice one-touch pass. There's Prince. Prince shot wide. So another goal kick coming up here for Clarion as Prince's shot goes wide. Lexi Cole to take the goal kick for Clarion with just under 5 minutes to play here in the first half. Austin, a little too far there for Prince. It'll be Clarion throw-in on the far side. That'll be Olivia Handhold. Handhold will throw it in, but gives it right to Bradford on the throw-in. Here's Bradford. Austin with the shot. Oh, it hits the crossbar. Austin with a rocket, but it hits the crossbar. Here's Coles. Coles to Austin. Taken away by Clarion. That's cool with it. To Wilson. That's Baker with it. Baker pushing behind. Yeah, that's going to be a foul there on Austin. That was an easy call. And a Gribbick will take the free kick for Clarion at the 3.5-minute mark of the first half. 10-minute halftime? Fight over there here with Wilson and Taylor, but Taylor takes it away. Gets it to Austin. Austin gets it back. Here's Austin ahead to Taylor. Taylor pushes it, but Bogus is going to be there to corral it for Clarion. Bogus punches it out. Somebody wants to get the ball. Finally, it is kicked deep by Gribbick. Baldwin's going to kick it, and it kind of goes off the side of her foot, kind of like a shanked punt in football, out of bounds. It'll be Clarion throw-in. Looks like it's going to be Gribbick taking the throw-in down here. So Clarion with an opportunity to maybe set up inside the offensive zone for the first time in this game. There's Wilson. Tried to get back to Ledbetter, and now it's going to go out of bounds, and I do believe it's going to stay Clarion soccer ball with 2:14 to play here in the first half. But a nice job there by Austin to cut it off. Down along the sideline here, it'll be Sebastian Sims to throw it in. Gribbick will have it go off of her, and it should be Bradford soccer ball over here on the near side, about 40 yards from the Bradford goal. Down to a minute 49 to go. There's Flynn. Flynn pushes it forward, but it's going to go to Bogus, and she'll set it up to punt it out with 1.5 minutes to go here in the first half. 3-1 Bradford in the lead. With it there for Bradford is Kane. Kane will kick it up where Morgan will take it. Believe that's Prince over there. Yes, it is. That's Prince.
1 minute.
Prince with the run. Prince around a couple of players. Prince to there and just coming out and sliding to take it away as Bogus is, that was who else? Calburn who's been everywhere here in the first half with 45 seconds to go in the half. There's Bradford again, but taking it away is Gribbick. Gribbick will push it forward, and that'll be cut off by Baldwin. Down to a half a minute to go in the half. There's Austin to Taylor. Taylor has it taken away by Wilson. Gribbick, though, gives it right back to Coles. Down to 12 seconds. Running over there is Prince. 6 seconds. That'll be cut off over there by Alexis Cole, and that should do it for our first half. It does, with Bradford leading Clarion 3-1. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching high school soccer on the YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Back here. About 3 minutes and 23 seconds to go in halftime. 3-1 Clarion trails Bradford. Bradford struck first. Counting down, it was 30-25. It was, that was Bella Prince from Maddie Coburn. I apologize, been pronouncing it Coburn the whole game, but just informed it's Coburn. I apologize to Maddie and her family on that. And then Bradford made it 2-0 on a goal by Kelsey Austin off of a Prince corner at the 20:08 mark. Clarion cut the lead in half, making it 2-1. Lexi Cole on a penalty shot drawn by J.J. Wilson at 16:44. But Coburn from Prince at 8:51 made it 3-1 in favor of Bradford. That's where we stand right now. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching Daddies in Clarion High School Soccer on the YDL Sports Network, D9 and 10sports.com. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Getting ready here for the second half. 3-1 Bradford in the lead. The scoreboard set for you folks is Clarion will kick off to start the second half. Waiting for the referee to say go. And we are underway. So the Lady Cats with the soccer ball. Racing for it, but was a Clarion player down there. That was Ledbetter, but taken away by Flynn. Clarion to throw it in, though. That'll be Baker. Here's Wilson, but Wilson has it go off of her. Taking it for Bradford is Morgan. Morgan, far side. That is Hogue. Hogue to Coburn. Coburn off to Prince. Here's Prince. Prince shot. Bogus tips it and into the net. It's a goal. Prince with the goal. Her second.
Lady Owls, goal scored by her second of the night, number 8, Bella Prince.
4-1 Bradford on the Prince goal at 39:09. Bogus got a piece of it, but not enough. Trickles in for the Bradford goal. So if you're Bradford, that's exactly what you wanted to do coming out. Get one of those Hobbs landscaping goals. Flynn will throw it in. This set piece brought to you by Daddy's in Clarion, where you never have to set the table when you get Daddy's for dinner. Check them out on Facebook at facebook.com, Daddy's Clarion. Bradford will kick it out of bounds there. That is Kane deciding to go the safe route and let her team play defense here. Throw in by Clarion, but Flynn kicks it out of bounds. Again, that out of bounds area right there, folks, just out of our camera area. Baker to throw it in for Clarion. And we're going to have a foul over there on Flynn as she was battling Ledbetter. Ledbetter, another Daddy's and Clarion set piece here for the Lady Cats. Anna Gribick to take it. Gribick sends it deep and then just wide. J.J. Wilson had an opportunity, but it went off of a Bradford player. So Clarion will get its first corner of the game.
Corner kick for Clarion.
J.J. Wilson will not take that corner. That corner will be taken there by Anna Gribick as Wilson now coming into the center there with Treese. It looks like Baker's there as well as Ledbetter as Gribick to take the corner for Clarion. Gribick's corner over. Shot! Oh, it hits the post. The shot, I believe, by Ledbetter hits the post and bounces out. Clarion that close to having the lead. Halving the lead, I should say. Not having, halving. As they do trail 4-1. Here's another shot that nice save there by Baldwin, who has been more busy here in the first minute or so of the second half than she'd been in the entire first half. So here's Bradford. Bradford with the throw in. Coburn with it. Coburn with another run. Coburn shot wide. Lexi Cool to take the goal tick for the Lady Cats. Punches it out, but there's Bradford with it again. That was Cole, but taken away by Gribick. But Gribick gives it right away to Jaden Hogue. There's a run now for Austin. Austin into the middle of the field. Austin cut off momentarily by Frederick, but then she gets a shot off. And it's going to go through the goal uprights. So I try to get this camera fixed a little bit for you. As Clarion, that'll be Cole taking the penalty shot. Was off of Baker. Here's Bradford again. There's Coburn. Coburn makes a move around a defender. Coburn, shot on net, goal! Maddie Coburn, her second of the game, and Bradford now leads 5-1. Coburn did that one all by herself at the 35-minute mark here of the second half.
Goal scored by number 3, Maddie Coburn.
It's now 5-1 Bradford. Clarion's had a little bit more pressure this half, but Bradford has the 2 goals. From Prince and Coburn, each with their second of the game. Now it's going to be Bradford over there with the soccer ball will be Hogue. Here's, I believe that is Austin. Austin pushes it forward and it's going to go out of bounds. Clarion throw in. We're going to have a substitution for the Lady Cats as Treese comes out and Delaney McNamara steps in. I believe this is McNamara's first action. Here's Gribick. And it'll be out of bounds. It'll go to Bradford over there. And that's where I believe Dawn Flynn will throw it in. Flynn stepped in bounds as she was throwing it in. So that'll go over to Clarion. And it'll be Baker to throw it in for the Lady Cats. And it goes off of Ledbetter back to Bradford. So now Austin will come over to throw it in for the Lady Owls. Out of bounds, it'll remain Bradford's soccer ball here. Austin with the throw in. Today's game being brought to you by Pizza Hut in Clarion. Here's Prince. Oh, nice save there. Just off camera by Bogus. Bogus now just punts it high in the air where Ledbetter fields it for Clarion, and then she pushes it out of bounds, and it'll be Bradford throw in. So Detroit-style pizza is back for a limited time at Pizza Hut. Order today online at pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut, where nobody out-pizzas the hut. Bella Prince checks out, and Taylor checking back in. Today's game also being brought to you by John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management with offices in Erie and Bradford. Speaking of Bradford, there's the Owls with it. Goes over to Taylor, just into the game. Taken away, though, by Ledbetter. But Bradford takes it back as Coles did, but then her pass a little too far for Hogue. That's Kiara Hogue. It'll be Clarion the inbound on the far side. Here's Bradford with the ball. That is Hogue. Hogue to Coburn, now to Morgan. And then a little too far for Hogue, and Sebastian Sims will throw it in. 31 and a half minutes to play here. It's Bradford 5-1 over Clarion. Bradford takes it away. I believe that might be Austin with it. Ahead to Taylor. Taylor. Bogus will step in and take the soccer ball for Clarion. She appears going to punt it away. She does, but again, right to a Bradford player, but goes off of Bradford player to Gribick, and Gribick will send it long. Chasing there is Ledbetter. And Ledbetter's actually going to win the battle there. Tries to put it for Wilson in the center, but it's knocked out of there by a Bradford defender. I think that was Fitzsimmons there. Can't quite tell the number. Yes, that is, I think that's 10, Fitzsimmons. Here's Wilson to Gribick. Gribick pushes it forward, but Flynn is going to track it down in the far corner for Bradford, just off your screen. Out off of Ledbetter, and it'll be a throw-in down there for Bradford. Thrown by Flynn is headed by Gribick. Here's Ledbetter. Back to Gribick. Now again into that no man's land just off of our screen. It'll be Clarion throw-in, though, and that's where Ledbetter will throw it in. Oh, they're going to give it to Baker to throw it in. So Baker to throw it in. Baker gets it in, but stepping in front of that throw-in was Austin. And here comes Austin. Austin ahead towards Coburn, but cut off and kicked out of bounds by Cool. So Bradford to throw it in there. That is going to be Austin, I believe, to throw it in. As they push Coburn towards the net. She comes back for the soccer ball. Coburn does. Gives it back to Austin. Austin into the middle. That's Prince looking for the hat trick. Just wide. So Prince, just a little tap, goes just wide. Lexi Cool to kick it away. Met there by Bradford's Kane, but she gives it back to Clarion, and now Gribick. And now it's out of bounds. It looks like it'll be a Clarion throw in there. It will be as Baker to throw it in. Right in front. Right in front. It'll be another throw in for Baker. She was looking for Ledbetter there the last time. Looks for again, throws it long, but right to a Bradford player. That is Kane, and Kane's going to kick it, and it heads to the sideline where Baker steps in front but kicks it out of bounds. Bradford to inbound. Flynn. That was Prince. Now Coburn. That's out of bounds where Clarion will throw it in. Where it's quickly headed by Taylor. Fighting for it was handled, and I think she's going to get called for a handball. She is, and this set piece brought to you by Daddy's and Clarion. You'll have to set the table when you go to Daddy's and Clarion for dinner. Taylor to shoot it here on the free kick for the Lady Owls. Going to put it towards the net. Bogus steps in front. It's loose, but getting it out of there is Lexi Cool. So that was a strong kick there. Here's Bradford. Come the Lady Owls. That is Hogue. Coburn with it. Coburn to Prince. Prince back to Coburn. Coburn shot high. Coburn and Prince playing a little two-man game there. Both looking for the hat trick. That shot by Coburn a little high. Substitution for Clarion here as Ledbetter checks out, and checking in is looks like 22, Raven Cunningham. Assuming Mercedes' sister. Here's Bradford again. Taylor with it. Taylor, middle field, pushes it far side. There's a little contact over there. That's Sebastian Sims, but it gets back to Hogue. Hogue working on Sebastian Sims. Stepping over and cutting it off was Lexi Cool, and it's going to go out of bounds. It looks like it's going to be a goal kick here as Bradford is walking back. So goal kick for Clarion, down to 25-20 or so on the clock. 5-1 Bradford. Lady Owls led 3-1 at halftime. They've scored twice here in the second half. Prince and Coburn. Both players with their second goals of the game. Ball's out of bounds on the far sideline, where Sebastian Sims, the CL product, will inbound the ball. Clarion program, a co-op of Clarion and Clarion Limestone. Now Bradford, that'll be Kelsey Austin to inbound. There's Coburn with it again. Coburn to Taylor. Taylor back to Coburn. Coburn looks, directs traffic, sends it to Taylor, just a little far for her. Stepping in there for Clarion was, I believe, Cole. Now on the far side, Wilson. Wilson, though, has the ball taken away at center by Kane. Kane to Austin. Feel like I'm calling different schools in District 9 there. Here's Flynn. Flynn off of Taylor. Gribbick. Back to Flynn. Into the center. Wilson battling for it. Wilson will win that battle initially. Wilson pushes it forward. In a race, though, that I believe Flynn's going to win. She's going to try to kick it out of bounds, but Wilson won't let her, and now she does. And it'll be a throw-in on the far side right out of the camera angle for Clarion. Baker will throw it in for the Lady Cats. Throw-in's too far and kicked out of there by, I believe that was Kane. Here's Taylor. Taylor quickly down the field, but Cool steps in front of it. Cool now. Cool to Gribbick, but Gribbick throws it into no man's land, and Bradford's going to control it over there. That's Hogue. Hogue to Prince. Back to Hogue. Now Cool's going to step in and kick it out of bounds. So it'll be a Bradford throw-in on the far side in front of the Bradford bench, just to the goal side of their bench. And that throw-in will be by Kelsey Austin. Folks, you can go to d9and10sports.com tonight, read all about this game and all the other action in District 9 and District 10. Part of the YDL Sports Network. Soon enough, you'll be seeing the website, ydlsportsnetwork.com. Here's Bradford with it. A little bit of rebranding as we're covering some college. And we'll be doing some things over the summer and some different things, maybe even with some minor league things and some stuff like that as well coming up. So expanding the business a little bit while you're seeing our social media expanded to the YDL Sports Network from D9 and 10 Sports. Of course, high school sports will always be our bread and butter. Nothing's going to change on that front. Cunningham has it taken away by Flynn, and now it's out of bounds. We've got a sub coming in for Clarion as Baker comes out, and still looking for the number on the sub coming in here for Clarion. That is Emily Walsh in for the Lady Cats. Throw in by Clarion. Wilson had it taken away there by Taylor. Up to Taylor. Taylor with it. Taylor gives it to Coburn, back to Taylor. Coburn steps in front of Walsh. Coburn with it again. Here's Coburn. Coburn looking there for a pass. It's taken away momentarily, but here comes Austin. Austin around everybody. Austin, the shot. Goal. Kelsey Austin, her second of the game. At 20:37, and it's now 6-1. Bradford is Prince, Austin, and Coburn, each with 2 goals.
Kelsey Austin, her second of the game.
Again, Bradford's one of the stronger soccer programs in District 9, and they're showing you why here tonight. With the ball is Flynn for Bradford. She'll push it back to Kane. With it is Hogue. Hogue through the middle.
20 minutes left in the half. 20 minutes.
Hogue again with it. Hogue to Coburn. Coburn to Taylor. Taylor. Shot knocked away. I believe that was Cool that knocked it away, but Taylor maintains possession for Bradford. Taylor, though, has it taken away by Frederick. Now here's Flynn. Cool with it. Cool will shoot it out off of Raven Cunningham, where Kane takes it for Bradford, and then she kicks it out of bounds. Today's gaming brought to you by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and you stay for the view. TheAlleghenyGrill.com. That's going to go off of Walsh. No, they're going to say it went off of Bradford, and it'll be Clarion throw in over there. That'll be Walsh throwing it in for the Lady Cats. Nope, Frederick's going to take the throw in now. Gets it to Wilson, but Kane and Wilson butt heads. Wilson, though, with it. Wilson trying to outrun the defense. Here goes J.J. Wilson. J.J. Wilson will have it knocked away at the last second by Flynn. It'll be a corner for Clarion, their second of the game.
Corner kick for Clarion.
It'll be in this near corner that we don't have in the camera view, and it'll be taken, I believe, by Gribick.
Yes, you're right.
Gribick will take it for Clarion here with 18 and a half minutes to go. 6-1 Bradford in control. Gribick's kick goes off of McNamara, and it's going to be, I do believe, a goal kick here for Bradford. Now we have a substitution coming in for Clarion. Wilson's going to step out, and stepping in,
I think that's 20 Jordan Smith.
I believe it's Jordan Smith, but we'll try to get confirmation on that here.
She needs to turn around.
Here's Austin. Oh, sorry, folks, dying over here of a cough. There's Coburn. Coburn to Prince. Prince with the goal. She's got the hat trick. Bella Prince at 17-10.
With their third goal of the night, Lady Owls goal scored by number 8.
So Bella Prince, her third of the night. 7-1 Bradford in the lead. Lights now on here at Clarion. There's Prince ahead. Coburn, lots of contact over there. Which way are they going to call this? They're going to call it on Coburn. Foul on Coburn. Looks like that's Cool over there to take the free kick for Clarion. But it is knocked down by, that was Austin knocked it down for Bradford. And now here's a run up by the Owls. That's Coburn again. Out, and now that ball is knocked away by Clarion's Gribick. Chased down by Kane to Flynn. Flynn back to Kane. Kane ahead to Taylor. Taylor looks ahead. Taylor's going to take it herself. Taylor with a run down the right side. Taylor makes a move, gets it to Coburn, I do believe. Back to Taylor. Taylor playing with it. Taylor continues to play with it. Taylor into the middle where it's knocked away by a Clarion defender, but right back to Taylor. That was Morgan for Kane. And now here comes Kane, or Morgan for Bradford. Morgan, now Kane with it. With it is Jaden Hogue. Hogue to Austin. Austin, long ball there for Hogue. Cool, steps over and kicks it out of bounds. Couple of substitutions for Bradford here. Is coming in for the Lady Owls. Here on the far right side for Taylor is, it looks like 27, Grace Close. And we have one over on the far side at midfield. We'll see if we can get a number there. As Bradford with the ball into the box. We think it's Emily Reynolds in, but here's a ball for Close, and Bogus takes it away from her. So Grace Close just into the game, had a golden opportunity there to make it 8-1. But Chelsea Bogus, and really can't fault Bogus for this one. She's been solid in net. It's just been an onslaught from Bradford from the start. There's Close taken away there by Gribick. Over there is Kane. Kane through Close to Coburn. Here's Coburn. Coburn's been sensational. She hands it off to Prince, back to Coburn. Coburn in the net. Coburn just over the net. Another substitution for Bradford. Clarion and Bradford both making substitutions here as Hogue steps off. In for Clarion is Allison AC. The Bradford player is over there at about the 40-yard line. It looks like it might be Madison Reimer. Hard to see the uniform number right now in the twilight. That is Reimer over there. So Clarion to throw it in. That was Sebastian Sims with the throw in for Clarion, but taken away by Austin. Austin, Reimer now. Reimer back to Austin. Austin pushes it forward. Austin looks for Close, but it's going to be too far, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for the Lady Cats with 12:55 to play. More substitutions here is checking in for Clarion for Gribick is going to be number 10, Ledbetter. So Ledbetter back in the game for the Lady Cats. Bradford led 2-0. Then Cool's penalty shot made it 2-1. And then Bradford has scored 5 since then to lead 7-1, including 4 here in this second half. Fight for the ball over there. Clarion with it, but then Austin steps in front for Bradford. Austin to Coburn. Coburn back to Austin on a one-touch. Back to Coburn. Coburn looks. Coburn gives it off to Close. Close back to Coburn. Coburn shot. Goal. She's got the hat trick. Maddie Coburn with the hat trick. They've got 2 of those as both Prince and Coburn have hat tricks. This one at 11:53. And it's 8-1. Mercy rule in effect now. Seven goals for the mercy rule? 7 goals for the mercy rule in soccer. Clarion with another substitution. J.J. Wilson coming back into the game for the Lady Cats. They're going to kick it off here. Bradford just cups some waves at you. Been like that again, though, for a long time. Here come the Lady Owls. That's Morgan. Morgan to Grace Tyler. Now across. That was Reimer. Kicked out of there where Clarion Smith has it. Jordan Smith has it taken away. Here's Reimer, but stepping in front of Sebastian Sims. Bradford, though, with it again. Come the Owls. There's Coburn again. Coburn, excuse me. Reverted back to the first half. Mispronunciation. Here's Coburn. Coburn on a run. There's Coburn. Coburn making a move. Coburn centers it. There's Close. Back to Close. Handball on Bradford. So it'll be Clarion ball at the 10-minute mark here. J.J. Wilson to take it for the Lady Cats. McNamara has it. She'll touch it to Cunningham. And that was Mercedes Cunningham. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be Bradford throw in. Reimer over there is now checking out. Is Prince. And now Coburn will get the throw in. Coburn looks to facilitate the Close. Close through. Close just misses. Bogus came out to challenge. Close just sends it to the right of the post. I believe that's Cunningham. That is Mercedes Cunningham to take the goal kick here for Clarion. She sets, kicks it away, past a Clarion player into the hands of Coburn again. Coburn looked for Tyler, but taken away over there on the far side by Smith, and she'll have it go off of a Bradford player out of bounds. It'll be Clarion throw in on the far side in front of their bench. Delaney McNamara will do the throwing for the Lady Cats. Taken away by Coburn. Coburn with a nice spin move. Here's Coburn. Coburn up. Coburn runs through. Coburn still with it. Now it's taken away by Cunningham, I do believe. Now Frederick kicks it out. I think that was Frederick that kicked it out. It'll be a throw in on the far side for Bradford. A lot of new names in there for the Lady Owls and for the Lady Cats at this point. It's out of bounds. It'll be another throw in for Bradford. I think that's Reimer over there to throw it. Ball comes to Coburn. Coburn directing traffic. Gives it to Morgan. Morgan back to Coburn. Coburn zipping in. Coburn looks to facilitate, and it'll go all the way through to Bogus. Coburn trying to get some of her teammates involved there. Pass was just a little far. She was in to create offense early. Now she's in there to facilitate some of the other players. On it away. Here's Wilson. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's not Wilson. That is Acey. Allison Acey. Allison Acey will have Flynn come over and knock it away. So Flynn's made a couple of nice defensive plays for Bradford in this one. More substitutions here. And now Coburn will come out after a sensational game. I'm going to assume that's going to be for good there. Is coming back in. It looks like it's Bella Prince back in here. So Coburn and Prince, both with hat tricks for Bradford. They lead 8-1. Emily Walsh to throw in outside of the range of the camera. Ledbetter's shot. Yep, that's Baldwin still in net for Bradford. 6 minutes to go here. A little far, but taking there is Coles for the Lady Owls. Now it's out of bounds, and it looks like it'll be a Clarion throw-in. Taken by Mercedes Cunningham on the far side. No, that was Sebastian Sims. Sorry about that, folks. Hard to see the numbers. And Sebastian Sims 24 and Cunningham 14. Clarion to throw back in. With the soccer ball is Bradford. That was Reynolds, Emily Reynolds. Now back to Bradford. Bella Prince, Bella Prince going to go off of her, and it'll be a throw in for Clarion with just under 5 minutes to play. Here's Tyler back to Prince. Prince dancing. Prince looks. Prince center. And coming over and knocking it away is Frederick. Here's Jordan Smith. Knocked away there. That looks like that was by Lillian Rodriguez, but Clarion with the chance down here. That's Allison AC. AC will have it taken away, though, on a nice defensive play by a Bradford defender. I think that was, nope, it was Kane. But here's AC, and coming out and grabbing it is Baldwin. So here's Prince. Be taken away by Clarion here. Oh, yes, it will be Clarion throw in. It looks like J.J. Wilson. Is that Wilson throwing it in? Yes, that's J.J. Wilson. And it goes out of bounds just past Allison AC. So Bradford to throw it in down here. Will be number 14, Emily Reynolds. And it's going to go off of, I believe, Walsh. So Reynolds will get another shot at the throw in here with 3 minutes to play. Now we have a whistle, and we're going to say, I guess, a handball possibly on Bella Prince. So it'll be Clarion, with 2:50 on a running second half clock. 8-1 Bradford in the lead. J.J. Wilson will take the free kick. This set piece brought to you by Daddy's, where you never have to set the table if you order Daddy's in Clarion. Ahead now. Here's Bradford with it. And just past Mileto. Angelica Mileto for Bradford. Now there's a fight for it down here. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Bradford throw in. 2:10 to play here. Emily Reynolds to throw it in. We'll go to Prince. Prince directing traffic, gets it to close, but stepping over and having it go off of her is Olivia Hanold. So it'll be another throw in, and now Prince will take the throw in for the Lady Owls. Up 8-1 Bradford. Hat tricks for Prince and Coburn. Now Wilson steps in, has it kind of go over her head. Frederick kicks it out, and then clearing it is Ledbetter. It's a race for the soccer ball. Kane and against AC. AC actually got there first, and now she'll throw it in with 1:20 to play. Throws it in, but throws it to a Bradford player. That's Reynolds. And then coming through there, though, was Ledbetter, and her shot goes up and over the net, and it'll be a goal kick with a minute to play. So Bradford's going to advance to 4-1 here.
1 minute.
3 goals each from Prince and Coburn. 2 from Austin. Clarion's goal, a penalty shot goal from Cole. Going to have Allegheny Grill of Foxburg co-players of the game, Bella Austin and Bella Prince. He's got a couple of those names. Bella Prince and Maddie Coburner will be our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg players of the game. We'll do an interview off camera, hopefully, with those 2 ladies after that you'll be able to check out on d9and10sports.com tomorrow, later tonight, around midnight or so. Here's Prince. Prince forward. Bogus comes out. She'll cut the ball off. With 6 seconds to go, she'll put it up in the air. And that'll do it. Final score here from Clarion. Bradford 8, Clarion 1. Folks, thank you for joining us tonight. We'll be back on the air tomorrow with a couple of District 9 volleyball matches, Elk County Catholic at Sheffield, and a crossover Warren at Clarion. Final score, Bradford 8, Clarion 1. You've been watching Daddies on Main Street in Clarion, high school soccer on the YDL Sports Network, d9and10sports.com.